We continue to follow this developing story. The last known American-Israeli hostage held in Gaza has been released. I'm Scripps News' Andrew Rafferty, and this is On the Scene. The hostage is Edan Alexander, an Israeli soldier that has been held captive since a terror attack on October 7th. 2023. Scripps News Global Affairs correspondent Maya Rodriguez is live in our D.C. newsroom. And Maya, good to see you. Do we have any indication yet when Alexander will be back?
No, we do not at this point, Andrew. We do know that he has crossed the border. He is now in Israel. Hamas released Edan Alexander from Gaza in what it called a goodwill gesture to the Trump administration, and really in the hopes of getting a ceasefire going again. You had President Trump posting on his social media platform, Truth Social, that Alexander is being released, and he congratulated his family on that news. Now, we do have new images coming in from Alexander's release, which also involved the International Committee of the Red Crescent, who transported him to awaiting members of the Israeli military, who then drove him into Israel. Now, Alexander is a 21-year-old dual American-Israeli citizen who enlisted in the Israel Defense Forces. Hamas took him hostage during the October 2023 attack on Israel, and he is now the last remaining living American hostage to have been freed from Gaza. Several other American hostages who were held by Hamas are believed to be deceased. His mother, along with the U.S. Special Presidential Envoy for Hostage Affairs, arrived in Israel ahead of Alexander's release today. President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio are also heading to the region this week on previously scheduled visits. 58 other hostages, most Israeli, remain held in Gaza. 24 of them are believed to still be alive. Meanwhile, Alexander's family and friends say they are thankful for those who worked to get him released, but they are also thinking about all the other hostages, still being held in Gaza.
The job is not finished because Edan is coming home doesn't mean that the other 58 hostages don't deserve the same chance to also come home to their family, and that's something that is expected as well.
Israel reportedly created a so-called safe corridor in order to get Alexander out of Gaza. He is originally from Tenafly, New Jersey, and his parents and siblings still live there as well. This morning, crowds of people were seen gathering in the town as they awaited word on his release, which has now happened, Andrew. He is now back in Israel, but again, no word yet on exactly when he will return stateside. Andrew.
A positive update there. And Maya, you also mentioned some of the travel from high-level political figures here in the U.S. Of course, we know President Trump is going to be in the Middle East this week. What is the latest on the war there? We expect that to be a huge focus, specifically the humanitarian situation in Gaza.
Well, the war is still ongoing, obviously. There was an Israeli airstrike just today that killed 16 people in Gaza, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry. That included 5 children and 4 women who had been seeking shelter in a school that had been turned into a shelter. Meanwhile, international aid agencies have been warning that the humanitarian situation in Gaza is the worst it's been since the start of the war, because Israel has blocked aid from entering the Gaza Strip, and many aid groups say they have now run out of food. We've had Cindy McCain today, the head of the World Food Program, saying that the needed food is waiting at the border and that there has not been new food aid entering the Gaza Strip since March 2nd. So we are talking about more than 2 months now, Andrew.
All right, Scripps News Global Affairs correspondent Maya Rodriguez. Maya, thank you for that important update.